Hello guys, today I'm going to be explaining to you how you can basically start making $1,000 a day using Amazon, and I'm going to walk you guys through exactly how I was able to do that, and even more than that in under 3 months. So let's just show you guys a real example. Today we sold 46 units so far and we're at $787 in sales, and it's only 102, so easily projected to do over 1K in sales today, probably 1.3, 1.4K, but that's besides the point. What I need you guys to understand is if you already have a basic consensus or knowledge of what Amazon is and how you can use it to make money, then you don't need to watch this part, skip ahead a bit. But basically what the common practice of Amazon is, the business model that I'm doing, is going to be wholesale. This is where we buy products, name brand products, from distributors, wholesalers, suppliers, whatever you want to say, at a set price, and then we sell it on Amazon at a retail price. We're buying it at wholesale, selling it at retail. And you might think, oh, how is it that easy? It's not just as easy as buy and sell just like that, but it is simple, and you can do it too as long as you understand and have the correct information that I'm going to be giving you. So basically, let's just say right here, this phone case. I'm buying it from my supplier for $10 and I'm selling it on Amazon for $30. There's fees, there's all these different things, so we'll just say that we're making $6 in profit, gross profit, after all those fees. So if I just buy 500 units from my supplier of this, and the product sells 1,000 plus times a month, we'll say we get 300 sales in that month, and I'm making $6. Well, once I sell out of all 500 products or units, then I'm going to be making $3,000 in gross profit. Now, the price might decrease within that time frame, the supply might go up, and then the price might go down a bit, or even the supply might decrease and the demand goes up, and then you might be making $8 a unit, $10 a unit, which from my content, if you guys have been watching along, you guys have seen that that has happened multiple times. There's been products where I'm making $1 profit. Next thing you know, supply decreases, demand is still there or increases, and now I'm making $6 profit, and I'm buying 600 units, and now my profit goes from $600 to $3,600. So that's how simple it is. And I'm not going to dive into all of the actual technical stuff, but there's charts you look at, there's different price histories, Keepa charts, all these different things that we're going to be paying attention to in order to make the correct buying decisions, in order to make the profit and give us the best chance of guaranteed results in profitability in our business. So that's the whole thing, is basically we're just buying products in bulk at a cheaper price and selling them at a higher price to the everyday average consumer on Amazon. Now, I want you guys to realize that it's slowly going to get harder and harder for you to be able to do this. That's why I'm making this video, and that's why I'm making content around this, to kind of explain to you guys the sense of urgency that you need if you want to do this business. If you don't want to do this business and you just want to watch along, then feel free to watch. But this is for the people who want to get into this. It's going to get harder and harder to ungate these large brands to be able to just simply sell like these large brands. Now, as you guys know, I started the challenge from zero, but my account I've already sold on Amazon in the past. I already made sure that I got approved and ungated to sell in these big brands, big name brands. And Amazon is cracking down to where you can't just submit a retail invoice or just a receipt from Target to get ungated. You need to be buying from authorized distributors or the brand directly themselves. And this is where things are going to start to get difficult for you guys. But for the people who are already ungated, I mean, if you guys are watching and you already have some experience, you know that it's going to be good for you and me, because it's going to be harder for just the everyday person to start selling items on Amazon, which means basically, if you're a beginner, if you don't have an Amazon seller account, if you were to try to sell Colgate products, you can't just go into, Target like you used to, buy 10, sticks of toothpaste, send that picture of the receipt into Amazon, and get ungated or approved to be able to sell Colgate like how you used to. That's how it used to work. Now you have to buy minimum 100 plus units, and you have to submit an invoice from an authorized distributor or the brand themselves, which is already, as it is, it's not easy to just find authorized distributors that are even going to sell to you. So that's why it's just getting harder and harder. But basically the consensus is that what I want to tell you guys is you need capital to do well with Amazon. You can start off with small capital, but always the more capital that you have, the better it's going to be. I say at least, like bare minimum is you need to have $5,000, maybe at lowest $3,000 to get into wholesale. This is for wholesale. I don't talk about OA or RA or anything like that. Now you can try with less, but I'm just telling you from my personal experience and opinion. But obviously the more capital you have, the better. And the reason being is because you want to diversify your portfolio, as in the different products that you're selling. I'm not just selling one product that's making up the sales that I just showed you guys. I'm selling multiple different products, diversifying. Yeah, I might go deeper on some products based off of the sales history, based off if a product sells 5,000 times a month, I'm not just going to buy, 50 units. If a product sells 5,000 times a month, I might buy 1,000 units, might buy 2,000 units, and I'm deeper into that product, as we would say. But if I want to go light on a product and just test it out to see if I can even get buy box share, as in the buy it now button on Amazon that you guys see, then I might just buy a few less units and just try to see if I'm even able to sell out of that. Now, how you guys can get started is start looking for distributors in your area. Start looking for suppliers in your area. It's not going to happen overnight where you just come across this wholesale distributor and then you just have all the extremely profitable leads. But once you have the suppliers and build out that list and you're able to price anchor, where you compare pricing between one supplier and the other and just see who has the best pricing, that's how it works. Some suppliers are going to be extremely well priced. For example, in like Apple, we're not selling electronics, but as you can just get the example, some suppliers are going to have great pricing with Apple, and some suppliers are going to have extremely high pricing with Apple, but they might have better pricing with Samsung, just higher pricing with Apple, and then vice versa with the other suppliers. So you have to have multiple suppliers. You don't need 100, you don't need 20, you don't need 10, but I would always recommend at least you have 3 to 5 very high quality distributors, and that can build you an extremely large business, which most of you wouldn't even be able to handle the amount of leads and opportunity that you have with 3 to 5 good quality suppliers. And the point being is, once you have that, once you get access to that, it's really just a game of spending more money and dialing in the operations and what it is that you need to do on a day-to-day basis in order to scale. And to get to that 1K day mark, it's actually not hard. It's actually very simple. You just have to be able to spend enough to get to that amount, and you have to be doing the right product research. You have to be investing in the right products, and you have to be paying attention to the data. It's actually very easy. I'm letting you guys know. You just have to get over a few hurdles, and then it's like you open a door into a garden of massive opportunity, where it's literally like you're just grabbing apples off the tree as money. Like, it's like you're just grabbing the money. And that's how it works. But you guys have to first become knowledgeable and understand what this consists of, what it takes. And that's what I'm here to show you guys, my journey. So if you aren't already subscribing, I'm going to continue to post these videos to show you guys the journey. But going to 1K a day, it's all possible, and it's actually very achievable. Like, the numbers aren't big at all, and you guys have to ingrain that into your mind. And in order to go from 1K a day to 10K a day, it's literally the same exact thing. So once you get over those hurdles, and then you have like 3 to 5 high quality distributors, to go from 1K a day to 10K a day, it's literally just the same exact thing, except you're spending more money, buying more products, shipping out more inventory. It's literally the same exact thing. That's why this business model is so good, because you literally just have to repeat what you're doing. It's not like, you're basically having to learn these crazy new strategies, doing these crazy ads, having to learn all this technical different stuff that's so confusing. It's literally, you're just repeating the process. The same thing that you're doing even to do $500 days, you're doing to do 1K days, and you're doing to do 3K days. You're going to do the same thing to do 50K days, except it's just at a larger scale. Obviously, when you're selling $50,000 in a day, you're not just going to be in your house or in your garage packing that all up yourself. You're probably going to have employees, but the basis is that things are the same, just at a larger scale. So I hope you guys got some value from this video. Comment down below what you guys want to see more of. Maybe I'll do a software breakdown of this new software I'm starting to use to find brands and distributors for wholesale. But that was it for today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next one.